So, welcome to this quick let's play of Outer Space Shack. In this video we're gonna see the tutorial. The tutorial will lead you to the Apollo 11 mission where you send a man to the moon. So let's go, let's start our space program.
We are now approaching lunar sunrise. And for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heavens.
Okay, we are now at the Space Center. The Space Center is where you prepare your space mission. So, if you look at the bottom left, you can enroll to the Rocket Academy, that's the game tutorial. So let's do exactly that.
Welcome to the Rocket Academy. I am your personal advisor. Together, we will journey to the moon, and you will see that it will not be too hard. Our first step is to visit the HQ of the Space Center to select a mission. Completing missions will provide funding for the early stages of our space program. The HQ is the base building on the right side of the road. To access it, you can press the up arrow key or click directly on the building.
Okay, let's go there. So I can click or I can use the arrow keys to navigate in the Space Center.
You can now select missions from the menu on the left. More missions will become available as you progress in the game. Please select the Land Surveyor Probe mission and then click the Sign button.
So let's do that.
Great, you can see that your budget is already increased. Missions often provide advance payments, which can help you purchase rockets and perform research and development. Now let's move on to the flight line to purchase a rocket. You can access the flight line by pressing the left arrow or the A key, or by clicking on the flight line button at the bottom left corner.
Okay, so let's go there, clicking the left arrow again.
Now let's purchase our first rocket. You can select rockets by using your mouse wheel or by clicking on the select button. Please select the Titan Horse rocket and then click on the buy button. Then confirm the purchase. This rocket is powerful enough to send our first probe to the moon.
Okay, let's try Titan Horse, that's the one I want. So it's a Chronos Penta, not certified yet for crew. And one the same. Okay, I go back to Titan Horse and I buy it.
Rocket purchase.
The Titan Horse rocket is a simple design. It will only be used to send a probe to the moon. You can launch it immediately by clicking on the launch button.
So let's go.
Launch sequence initiated.
La trajectoire est nominale.
Your rocket is on its way to the moon. The trip will take approximately 3 days. Fortunately, you can advance time in the game until the rocket's arrival by clicking on the next chapter button at the top of the screen or the fast forward to landing button at the bottom right corner.
So I can click here or here. That's the next chapter.
Lander
Now,
arrived on the
quickly
moon.
press the Bring Me There button at the bottom of the screen to travel to the moon and watch your probe land.
So we are on our way to the moon. That's a picture I love, by the way. That's the Earthrise from Apollo 8. And here we see our probe has landed. So that's Surveyor probe.
Mission
Great!
completed.
You have completed your first mission successfully. The public was thrilled with the pictures, and you have confirmed that the moon is not made of cheese, which means that you can send more heavy spacecrafts there.
Where is
You have
Earth?
also
Okay.
received $1 billion in
Earth is
public
there.
funding. Now, let's return to the Space Center. You can do that by clicking on the up arrow in the middle top menu or by pressing the space bar.
Okay, let's go back to Earth.
Now that we have completed the first assignment, more missions are available. Let's go to HQ and select First Moon Landing, Apollo Science Package, and Flag on a Hill. You can complete all 3 missions in a single flight, which is very efficient.
Okay, let's do First Moon Landing, the Apollo Science Package, and Flag on a Hill. So now I've signed a lot of missions, and I've got more money too.
Great. To perform those missions, you will need a crew-rated rocket, and that is going to be the Chronos Penta. Now, if you head to the flight line, you will notice it is not yet reliable enough for human launches. So let's head to the engineering building to perform improvement projects and make your rocket ready for prime time.
Okay, so let's go to engineering. So engineering is on the right. I can use arrows again, or just click here, or
you can
normally
launch
click on the
development
big link.
projects here. Note that the costs and delays indicated are not guarantees, and they may vary. Be prepared for potential delays and cost overruns. You can navigate in the menus to select Rocket and Cronus Penta, and then start the two improvement projects Cronus 1 Century Orbital Tests and Cronus B Unmanned Tests. Upon completion, these projects will make the Cronus Penta reliable enough for human launch. Now, you need to continuously fund the engineering projects for over a year. Therefore, it is important to monitor your bank account when you have R&D engineers on your payroll. To complete the projects, you can fast forward time by clicking on the Next Chapter button in the top middle menu multiple times until the projects are completed. Each click will advance the time by 3 months unless an important event occurs.
Research project completed.
Okay, we're progressing.
Your
Research
engineering
project
projects
completed.
are now completed. You now have a human-rated rocket to head for the moon. Next, let's go back to the flight line and select the Cronus Penta rocket to launch you into history.
So N1 still not full certified. I can also, yeah, that's the one I want. Now it's super reliable.
Rocket
The rocket
purchased.
and mission you selected requires a crew. Head to the crew quarters to assign astronauts to the mission. Astronauts need to get enough missions to improve their skills. Once in the crew quarters, select 2 astronauts to be assigned to the mission. You can choose any astronauts at this point in the game. As they are all beginners, they will have the same level of performance.
Okay, so let's go for Charlotte and Sophie.
The missions you selected require you to install equipment on the moon. These will be the first steps towards building a moon base. You can select the payload for your rocket in the warehouse. So let's head there. Once in the warehouse, please select the Apollo Science package and flag on a hill so that they can be loaded onto the rocket.
So where's my stuff? Oh yeah, the flag. And the
Everything
science
is ready for your historic first step on the moon. Let's launch the rocket. Head to the flight line and initiate the launch.
Let's see what we have here. Okay, here's for space bases. It's later. Okay, so now let's go.
Launch
Then,
sequence
fast forward
initiated.
time to the rocket's arrival by pressing the fast forward to landing button, and then quickly press the bring me there button on the notification at the bottom of the screen to witness your lander's arrival on the
La
moon.
trajectoire est nominale.
Lander arrived on the moon.
So, I'm very excited. Now that's my Apollo 11 moment.
Now, let's
Yeah.
have your astronauts perform their first walk. To do so, you need to select the rocket lander by clicking on it. If you need help navigating the moon's surface, you can press the return button to head back to your base's key location, such as the lander. Then, now your astronauts can install the first equipment on the moon's surface, starting with the Apollo experiment. Click once on the Apollo experiment in the
yours?
rocket lander menu on the right, and
I
you can
want
now
my
place the
picture.
experiment with your mouse cursor. Choose a location close to the lander
Wow.
and confirm it with a mouse click. Then wait for the astronauts to build it. You can accelerate time by using the fast forward button in the top menu. A speed of 40x or 400x is recommended.
So let's speed. So one of the astronauts is working there. Let's have the other one do some working. You can see the progress here. That's going to be quite long to install this experiment. I can speed faster. And they're going to be a little bit short with oxygen to finish that. Now almost done.
We are
Mission
now at the
completed.
final step of the course. Let's place the flag on a hill to capture memorable pictures. To do this, select the flag from the rocket inventory on the right and find a location that is higher than 50 meters. The altitude of the location is indicated on the menu on the right. Once you have found a suitable location, confirm it with a mouse click and wait for the astronaut to complete the installation. You can use the fast forward button on the top menu to accelerate time if needed.
So I want a flag hill not too far. By the way, I brought, yeah, here. Is that next one? Wonderful pictures here. Okay, I brought back my astronaut to the lander because they didn't have enough oxygen. And now they can go back. They're a little bit tired. Let's have them rest a little bit. Yeah, now it's rested. So let's have Sophie take care of the flag. I think they need to put 2 people out. Or maybe Charlotte needs to go there for the picture, but we'll do that later.
Astronaut rested in lander.
Yeah, now Charlotte is fully rested. I will accelerate again. When they are up there, and let's see what's up there. Yeah, kind of progressing. And now let's prepare for the dream picture. I don't know where the Earth
Mission
is.
completed.
Okay. Anyways, I completed my mission. There is a flag, the 2 astronauts. That's quite cool. Okay, let's stop here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial that shows you really the basics of Outer Space Shack.